Hello, this is your friend.
Our names are FictionRiot.
And today we are going to be reading the Runaway Guys, Heroes of Celestiana by Storm Snivy.
Alright, Chapter 1, Prologue. The Runaway Guys, the Heroes of Celestiana.
Let's go back over here so I can just lay the phone down.
Our series of stories is how 4 friends became extraordinary heroes. However, before we tell this story, we need to explain the origin. Prologue Celestiana. It says Prologue, by the way. It's P-R-O-L-O-U-G-E. I say G. What I mean is G. Our story starts in Celestiana, a world born of light and birthed creation. On the opposite side of the world is Darkanos. Fucking Darkanos.
Sinos!
Do you guys know... Okay, please put that back next.
What?
Please put that back, Anubis.
Okay, I'll put it back.
Put it back.
Stop strangle me. It hurts. And is very...
Darkanos, though. Seriously, what the freaking heck? Celestiana and Darkanos. That's like naming something like... One thing is like, the brightest of... you name something like, with really, like, intense trying to do something. It's like you name something like Crimsania or something. And then the other place... You just name it Blue Town. Okay.
Welcome to Boys Town. This is where we get good pizza.
A world born by darkness and birth destruction.
The Lord...
War broke out, the Celestians against Darkans. After eons of eventful battles, the Darkans retreated. The celebration was
how long is an eon?
Eon. But the celebrations were shortly lived though. Do you guys remember Eon Kid?
No.
Anubis, splice in the Eon Kid theme song. The Lord Paratus noticed the reason for the retreat of the Darkans was so they can destroy the planets. The Lord, in final acts of kingship, took 11 emeralds.
By the way, something that I want to point out is that
this is a Runaway Guys fanfic.
Well, first of all, and then second, just to say something. Every god exists. Just putting that out there.
The Lord, in final acts of kingship, took 11. We ran out of Egyptian gods.
No. Anyone else?
We're continuing.
Sorry for that jump cut. We just got in a fight with Zeus and
Borganegus.
Hermione.
Hermione is not a god.
She is in my eyes.
Give me the bottle caps.
She is in my mind.
You know those candies bottle caps? I have them. They're the best.
She is in my mind, Fluff. She is in mine. I love Hermione.
Using all of the power Paradis created, the power emeralds.
We're going to take the chaos emerald from mountain.
With their is spelled T-H-E-R-E. With their power, the Darkans would be sealed in their world. Also spelled T-H-E-R-E.
Where? Nowhere.
Their world. Their world. Something was amiss, though only royal blood could do the act. That's fucking elitist. Paratus summoned his top celestial guards, Samonis, and gave him a final task. Okay, earlier they were calling celestial people Celestians, but now they're calling them Celestials? Make up your mind. Gave him a final task. To bring Paratus' only darkness, Celestion, to do the ceremony. Oh my god! That's like naming your daughter America.
America. I actually met a girl named America.
After the ceremony, Celestion took over as queen, and Samonis became her top guard. After centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries of peace, a horrid event occurred. The seal broke. This is really bad sentence structure. Like, it's not even like ironically bad sentence structure. I don't know how this person wrote this.
There wasn't hurt. Look, they were really in pain while they were writing it. It was like,
The target was Earth, Celestiana's most advanced planet. Not advanced, advance. With no D. Celestiana knew this day would come, so she took 4 of the emeralds and sent them to Earth. The time for the heroes of destiny to be brought out to stop the Darkens from raining total destruction. That is not a sentence. The time for the heroes of destiny to be brought out.
it is if you believe.
Now that the backstory is out of the way, let's get to the actual story. Chapter 1. The Runaway Guys. Sugar Conroy, a.k.a. Emil.
You mean Emil, aka Sugar Conroy?
Hey there, Emil. What's it like in Atlanta, Georgia? We're 1,000 miles apart, yet I feel like I already know ya. Proton John.
You sound like the moose from Brother Bear, EA. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Proton John, a.k.a. John. What a fucking surprise. And Nintendo Capri Sun.
It's one word, by the way. That's supposed to be one word. It's not Nintendo space Capri Sun. It's Nintendo Capri Sun.
And Nintendo Capri Sun, a.k.a. Tim.
Tim.
We're working on their little big planet with Lucajin, a.k.a. Reese, their guest.
Lucajin.
When they just had finished the finale, when there was a knock on the door. Emil went to go check out who was there, but saw no one.
Huh? Emil thought.
Maybe it was a prank stare doing some of that ding-dong ditch thing, Luca said. After that, Emil saw a package.
Oh, there was something there after all, Emil said.
Anubis, you know Runaway Guys. Was Lucajin ever an actual guest?
Lucajin was an actual guest.
I was making sure it wasn't a self-insert, like Izzy, whatever.
Luca was really funny, actually. She's funny. But she's like, not, she wouldn't have just been like, maybe it's a prankster dude. She's like, what the fuck, why is...
It's obviously a prankster doing some sort of ding-dong ditch thing. Also, what sorts of ding-dong ditch thing are there other than ding-dong ditch?
Or it could just be a UPS or a FedEx package, because they do the exact same thing. They're just like, bye.
After that, Emil saw a package. Oh, there was something there after all, Emil said. When he opened it, what he saw was 4 emeralds. She opens it, immediately knows that it's emeralds. One was a deep red color. Hold on, let me see. Can emeralds be different colors?
Can EMR cause brain damage?
Be...
Can emeralds be...
different colors.
That's probably something that is...
Color, green shades to colorless. They cannot be red.
Yeah, that's a ruby, by the way.
What he saw was 4 emeralds. One of them was a ruby. Not an emerald. Another one was... What's a yellow gem? Like opal? Opals are the ones that you want, by the way. They're the ones that can be all sorts of different colors. A bright yellow color with Tim's name on it. Oh yeah, the deep red one was with John's name on it. The bright red one with Tim's name on it. A pale...
Why is the red one the one with John's name on it? John should naturally get the blue one, because that's his color.
A pale pink one with Luca's name on it. Because the girl has to be pink. Even if there's already a goddamn red person and not a green emerald. And finally a light blue one with Emil's name on it.
See, the colors are all jacked up. Why... What color is Tim's?
Yellow.
Okay, no. The color should be Tim green, Emil red, John blue, and Luca should be pink. I mean, that's what the color she uses for her channel.
Oh, okay. Well, still, they made her pink because she's a girl.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know? Because overwhelming Edison's... I hate Thomas Edison, by the way. He was a douchebag. If you need any further proof, look it up. Thomas Edison, douchebag. What's with these, John said. As they were all pondering over the situation, Tim noticed a note and suspicions arised. Well, what does the note say? Luca asked. The note says, when the emeralds touch, chant unite.
Unite! 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 Why does he know that?
No, the note says.
Chant unite.
Oh, so the four united the emeralds by the corners. Unite! They yelled in unison. There's no punctuation between the word corners and the word word unite.
So it should be read. So the four united the emeralds by the corners. Unite! They yelled in unison.
A blinding flash appeared for a second, and a sudden blast of power went through the four. And then it was all normal. That was odd, Lucas said. You can say that again, John said. That was odd, Lucas said. Something isn't right, Luach said. Suddenly an audible thud was heard in the room. What was that? Emil said. Luca fainted, John said. We better check. She's thud. John was down too. What's going on? Tim asked. I don't know. Maybe it's the thud. Emil was out like a light. Why do they know they're emeralds? Even if emeralds can be different colors, why wouldn't they just classify them as gems
stones
of that color? Why are they emeralds? Why would they just know that they're emeralds from
because they're diamond shaped and they're gamers, so the emeralds from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Jeez, Tim
Blue
said.
streak speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog, too fast for the naked eye.
Jeez, Tim said. What's going on here? Tim said.
He's got an attitude, Sonic.
Hold on, let me read you.
He's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive.
Let me read to you. Let me read to you this great sentence. Jeez, Tim said. What's going on here? Tim said. Thud. This person is not good at writing stories. I don't need to say what happened to Tim.
What's going on here? Just dead, like no signs.
Oh, I don't know what just happened. I need to say what happened to Tim. Hopefully, well, let's see what happens next time. This is 3 chapters, by the way.
Next time,
this sprawling epic is 3 chapters.
It's only 1,000 words, by the way.
This is technically chapter 2, but it's the 3rd chapter. Chapter 2. If you didn't read the prologue in the beginning, you will get the fast version in this chapter. When the four regained... Wait, that just eliminates the purpose of the prologue. When the four regained consciousness, they noticed something odd, a change in scenery. Where are we? Luca asked. After observing for a bit, they noticed a woman with blue hair. Where did I get group from? And a white gown topped off with a white crown. White gown topped off with a white crown.
Yo, talk to somebody, gotta go in the crown, in the ground,
white crown topped off with a white crown, going downtown.
All I wanna do is a white crown.
Welcome, heroes, said the woman. The four were baffled and just stayed still till John finally worked the courage to say what was on everyone's mind. Exactly who are you and what do you mean by heroes? John asked. Oh, forgive me, let me start with my name. I'm Celestiana, said the mysterious woman. That answered exactly none of my questions, John didn't ask, because I'm saying this, like, Thoughts is saying this, not the actual story. That
would probably, the reply to the question, first of all, would be, what just happened? 1A, what just happened? Please take us back to, am I dreaming? 3, 4, 5, 6, I declare a thumb war. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, no, I
appreciate.
I think this next part is actually my favorite sentence in the whole story, because it completely changes the formula of the entire story so far. Nice to meet you, said Chuga, not Emil, like has been said every single time other than now. Let us introduce ourselves. I am... No need, milady knows all of your heroes, said a young man with some resemblance to Celestion. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Simonos. Great, now that that's out of the way. Celestion, what do you mean by heroes? Oh, she did ask who she was.
Milady.
Celestion, what do you mean by heroes? Oh, forgive me. Let me explain, said Celestion. Okay, let us get this straight, said Tim. Celestiana is your world, which created all other worlds, said John. Also, what the fuck? How does he know this? Celestiana, all of a sudden, John knows the lore from the prologue. Also, this place called Darkanos is the opposite. It wants to destroy all worlds. And then Chuga knows it too. After It ceased calling Suga and Neil again.
After years of war, they turned a new tactic of destroying planets while you were celebrating victory, said Sugar.
Suga, how did they know?
Hold on, let me read. So then you took over as queen and peace arrived. Oh, so your dad, Paratus, sacrificed himself to create the 11 power emeralds to seal the planet, said Tim. So then you took over as queen and peace reigned until the seal broke down in Darkanos, said Luca. Also, the emeralds we have will give us superpowers. That will help us defend our planets from the Darkans. Yes, allow us to explain the power you received, said Samanos. Emil, you have received the power of ice. Your soul and personality show courage will freeze your enemies to their soul.
What?
Celestian.
What?
John.
What?
You
Hold on. What? Just going by, like, tropes here, why would blue be courage that makes people freeze?
John, you have received the power of fire. For your wonderful personality shows you'll burn your enemies to a crisp.
Oh my god, this is
Tim,
horrible.
You have received the power of thunder and lightning. Your soul tells us power will leave a shocking effect on the enemy. Wow, a pun. Emil, these are your people, said John.
Oh, only the narrator has stopped referring to Emil.
Anyway, let's move on, said Samanos. Reese, you have received the power of love.
Who the fuck is Reese?
Lucagen. Your
Also,
wisdom shows...
That's bullshit! That's bullshit! That's like getting the power of heart from Captain Planet, man. Fuck you. At least I already have a monkey.
Your wisdom shows you are the most able to wield a force so powerful. How you use
Yeah, sure, it's the most powerful, yet it's also the most lame.
Be as creative with it as you like. Listen, we would love to stop and help, but there would be some problems. Problems such as what? Said Celestian. No need to worry about it, milady, said Samanos. I'll take care of whatever these problems are when I'm out of the friend zone.
When I head to Earth.
When you head to Earth? What the heck is he talking about? Celestian said Reese. Oh, I forgot to mention, since you do not really know much about the enemies or us, you can't...
Apparently they do! They just listed out the entire
planet
exposition.
at once. Samanos will be your helper, said Celestian. After Celestian said that, things started fading away. Our communications are being cut short. I must send you back now, said Celestian. Remember the fate of all the things that rest in your hands.
Your communications? Your communications? They were there!
And, like...
Your spatial, like, position is breaking up. Hold on.
And like that, our story is taking a jump start. How will things unfold to find out in the next chapter? No punctuation.
Oh, it's not a done story, apparently. Okay.
It's not a done story, but the last time it was updated was August 29, 2013. So no, we're not continuing this.
Yeah, that was terrible. I think we know why it's not being updated anymore.
Alright, that was FictionRiot with another fan fiction involving Sugar A. Conroy. See you next time.